Hello there, fellow soul traveler. Welcome to the sixth episode of Let's Grow Together. My name is Sarah Destin, and wow. Huh. So, yesterday I was talking all about how this whole path working with nine demonic gatekeepers has come to a point where all of my weaknesses have been revealed, and today, for the most part, I've been laying in bed. I went through some of the worst feeling that I've ever felt. I went through some, um, how do you say, some trauma feelings basically that were still stuck in my body, stuck in my psyche and everything. And I'm just like, at one point I was like, why the fuck? Why the fuck am I going through this? I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to stop. I just want to stop. I don't want to fucking do this anymore. But now I feel like part of me initially cursed Belial, the demon that I'm working with currently, who's like pushing me so hard out of my comfort zone. And now I'm really grateful that he's doing this because I worked through, still a bit tired. I worked through a lot of, you could say, hidden emotions. I integrated the trauma of that I can't trust women. In the past, I always felt like I had to keep like some sort of like distance to ensure that no viciousness gets to me. And if I would get like a woman too close to me, viciousness would come out of her. And I've integrated that. I went through the childhood feelings. Fuck, man, the memories, holy shit. But they're gone now. I've released them. And now all of a sudden, the like how I feel about connecting with women starts to feel like an open, bright avenue. All of a sudden, I feel like I can build actual trust to women. I I still don't understand where all of this is going. Um, just today when I was laying in bed and like had to make the decision or chose to make the decision to commit deeper to this path, they again opened like this pit of hellfire below me, and like my soul is still burning in there. I feel like it's just like right now I'm allowed to have a break from everything because probably how brave I was. It was holy fucking shit. This is really something. This is something that's the entire process here pushes me so much to evolve myself and to grow further. I still have to manage the situation with the wound that I have from the operation on my toe. It basically means that I can't sit for too long. Like any sort of pressure that I put on this toe is gets painful really quickly. I mean, it's not like a high level of pain, but it's like so uncomfortable that I just, even though a part of me doesn't like it, but for most of the time, I currently just like I have to lay in bed. Otherwise, it just I should move more. Yeah. Otherwise, it just doesn't feel good, and I want to take care of myself here and actually learn that I can take care of myself and that I can find ways of, you could say, yeah, taking care of myself well, even when I like have to lay in bed. Because what happened is that when I was sick in some way, I immediately took it like as a um as a get out of jail free card from reality. Like I would like get out of everything, and now I'm learning to do that less and less, to still interact with the world when I feel sick, I guess. Do I feel sick? Not in the usual way, but like I don't feel 100% healthy either. And I've also, with the confirmation of a great soul, um, Juliet, you know who I'm talking about. Um, like I realized that I can still increase like my physical resiliency by doing kind of like stretches and yoga, but in bed, like not standing on my legs at all, like laying on my back and like throwing I guess the lower part of my body back, so it's kind of like my feet basically being up here. You can imagine how that looks. I mean, I don't know how it looks. I'm in the first person there. Could take a picture one now. Do I want to see that? I digress. So what I want you to tell you is that if you have really, really intense, even heavy feelings that are recurring in different or even similar situations, that this is usually a trauma that you need to look at. This is something that wants to be addressed. This is a part of you that wants to be felt. And most importantly, it is not your fault. It is not your fault that you push this away from you. You needed to do that as a child in order to survive. It is important to find ways of integrating that. There are and I mean really a lot of great, like so many great videos are out there on how to work with your inner child, how to address traumatized feelings, how to move closer to your subconscious, all these kinds of things. And apparently I will be making a meditation on it tomorrow myself. Okay, whatever my guides tell me, I'm just gonna do it. I mean, I'm also in the process of like not doubting their guidance anymore, because that has been that it used to be a detriment. I'm currently transforming that. Yeah, it's really important to address these things, and I just want to tell you, like, have the courage to do it, no matter how uncomfortable it is. You will be so much better afterwards. And I'm just really grateful for my own courage and from the support that I get from my family, from my friends, from my guides, from random strangers on Facebook that just like my posts and stuff, and especially for you watching. And little hiccup there. So part of me feels like very, very excited about this, because just with this process that I had today, I feel how much power there is inside of me, and I want to unleash that all. I want to unleash that all. And at the same time, another part of me is like still fucking terrified of the entire thing, because what, like I've said, Bilal basically told me that all my weaknesses will be revealed to me now, and yeah, either I turn them into strengths, or the other path is not an option for me, but you can guess where that will lead. What's also really important when you're in phases of deep healing is gratitude. It is really easy to get lost in all of this despair and all of this working through it and through it and through it and not knowing where it ends, and like making a little cycle out of it. It is important that you consciously infuse some positivity into this entire process, because otherwise it's just gonna swallow you whole, no matter how well you do with your integration processes. What I found works really well for me is just gratitude. I have a diary and I write a few things down every day, and one section that I write out every day is used to be 5, now it's just 3 things that I'm grateful for, and like consciously looking for things that I really feel grateful for. And I've noticed that just doing this, it improves my vibration so much. Being grateful and being joyous is so important. And no matter where you are in life, no matter in what situation you find yourself in, there are always things to be grateful for, and there are always things that you can enjoy. And if it's just your own thoughts, there's power in where you put your focus on. And it is very, very important that you, as a human being, as a soul in a meat bicycle, that you use this focus well. Because one of the rules is that what you focus on is like increasing itself exponentially in your reality. So if you only focus on your suffering, well, you're not gonna manifest something great. But if you focus on, I'm integrating, the process might be tough, might be challenging, might be so not pleasurable that I want to run away, but I'm still doing it. Afterwards, I'm doing something that feels good to me, something where I feel I take care of myself, something that I enjoy. Then you are bringing a very strong, just not just a healing vibration to yourself, but to everything around you. And it is really interesting how, for some reason, healing, like everything else in life, is like these are like these waves. Like when you start on getting closer to yourself and integrating, and like Zila says, remembering all of these things and caretaking all of this stuff, then it's like your entire world changes. Like the way your world responds to you is, it's magic. It all gets so differently. So I encourage you, if you have recurring feelings that are of intense nature, that are wearing you down, sit with this feeling. And if you don't know how to deal with it, find ways of doing it. I am not your guide here in telling you where to start. But if you genuinely, and I mean if you genuinely want to find ways of treating yourself in a healthy or in a healing manner, then you will find that. Because what you focus on and what you strive for is what you attract. Like I've said, there are many, many, many great videos on YouTube that explain shadow work, that explain trauma integration. I just call it trauma integration. Most people call it inner child's work, I believe, work. What I want to tell with this is there are ways. There are ways out of any situation and into any situation. No matter where you are, no matter what reality circle you're in, you can get to the reality circle that you want. But the bridge in between is called initiative and effort. Dedication, discipline, all of these things that I'm currently building as well. So stick with your goals. And if you don't know what your goals are, then find what you're passionate about. Because what we are passionate about usually is in alignment with what we want. And now I wish you having a great day, and I hope you're treating yourself well. Bye-bye.